Good evening, folks. Jim Voss coming once again from high above my garage on the evening of yet another school massacre. I agree with one thing that the sheriff said in that area. This doesn't happen in other countries. I'm sure they have mental illness. I'm sure they have problems with their citizens. But it seems like America is the place where we just seem to grow the crazies. This is going to be a very, very laid back, just my opinion. And my solution to part, and I think most of this problem, is going to come from experience. Because for 23 years I owned a high-risk security company. I'm not talking about your local idiot that sits on a stool and watches people go in and out of a door. I'm talking about a high-risk security company. There has always been friction between local law enforcement and security, whether it be high-risk security or your everyday run-of-the-mill security guard. Here in South Carolina, we don't have any guards as security officers with full arrest authority and prosecution authority. The reason that local law enforcement does not get along with professional security officers is that local law enforcement considers local security to be cop wannabes, playing policemen, rent-a-cops, flashlight cops, that kind of garbage goes on all the time. The local establishment, however, is so entrenched on being, Billy Badass with a badge, they don't consider the resource they have in a security agency, especially a good security agency. Millions and millions of dollars are being sent from D.C. to fortify and to make our school systems better and to prevent the bad guy from getting in and shooting. Well, that money is pissed away, and they're going to fortify the school, you see. Well, anybody who's been in combat knows this. You fortify your objective after you take it. You take the battle area, and then you fortify your position. And the way, and the only way, that we're going to stop these unbelievable, horrible circumstances and just vicious murders by these idiots is to put armed personnel in every school in the nation. Don't tell me we can't do it. We can do it. I have gone with other security companies to the local school boards, and we have been told the pat answer for begging to provide security for our schools in this area, and it is, we cannot afford it. So they put a price on our children's head, and they tell us, we cannot afford to protect our children. Send us all that money and we'll make the buildings better. But not have the law enforcement that we need. Okay, here's the answer to the problem. Listen up, all those people that control the money, that control the thought process, that control the actions of everybody around them. Security is not out here to steal your thunder. We're all in the same business. So get over this rent-a-cop, flashlight cop, cop wannabe if you are a sworn level 1 officer. Security officers die each and every day, just like regular police officers do. And we do it for a hell of a lot less money. No benefits, no retirement. So don't tell me you're better than we are. Listen up, once again, I'm going to tell you the solution. It's this. If I came fresh out of the academy and I was trained to do the, my God, probably 40 or 50 different jobs that a line officer, as we say in the military, shut up, a line officer in the military would do, that's a front row officer, a level 1 officer. And you told me I was going to guard a bunch of snotty-nosed kids in a school, I'd tell you to kiss my ass. I want to get out here and chase people in the wrong lane of traffic at 80 miles an hour. That's why I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to get out here and fight a little bit. A school officer would have to be a totally different kind of person. But this is the caveat. See, it's so damn simple. They try their very best to screw this up by making it so difficult. It's not difficult at all. You don't have to train a school officer in rec reports. You don't have to train him in basic investigations. You don't have to train him on how to pick someone out of a lineup or set a lineup up. All you got to do is teach him the constitutional law, the law of the state. Instead of 10 weeks, you can give him 3 to 4 weeks in security in a good security school. You can set it up at your local police academy. And you turn out an officer that knows how to defend himself, take care of the kids, learn how to do tactics. Piece of cake. Oh, we don't want armed people in the schools. It scares the children. Bullshit. Oh, we're thinking about arming the teachers. Oh, my God, give me a break. So I remember Miss Joyce Brothers, my English teacher. She's long dead now. I could just see her with her little bun pulled back in the back of her head with a 38 or 357 or 9mm. I can just see, yeah, them taking on the bad guy. You don't want to arm teachers. Teachers are for teaching. Policemen and law enforcement officers are for fighting, for killing the bad guy. You know what I want to see? This is the headline I want to see. Good guys 1, bad guys 0. Well, what do we have tonight? 12 kids, adults, but kids, 2nd and 3rd graders, come on. And some little snotty nose, 18-year-old that got into the building somehow. Hey, there's your money for fortifying that building. Let me tell you something. There are plenty of retired police officers. There are plenty of retired combat vets. There are plenty of combat vets that would love to work in the school. I don't know, if I was a kid and I saw someone all decked out in his battle gear, I would just think that he was God. I would be so proud. I wouldn't be afraid of him. Hell's bells. Even a child would know that, hey, he's here to protect you. Parents want someone in the school that can shoot back before the bad guy has a chance to kill their child. But it all boils down to one thing. It boils down to money. Money. We can give money. I've got another report over here. Where's the waste? Where's the pork? Taxpayers funded a lot of wasteful spending 2017 to 2020. Millions and millions and millions of dollars of how to, where did I give it? There he goes. Remember when old Clara Peller used to say, where's the beef? Well, there's the pork. Hell, we give away money to study the mating of barn owls and crap like that. But we can't fund the money for our schools. The local areas should not have to be strapped with the cost of all the schools in Aiken County. We proposed a budget of $97 million. That would put 1.5, one full-time, one part-time officer into every school for the next 9 years. Oh, we can't afford that. No. Can't afford that. But if you go down to the main office, you'll see everybody and their brother with a master's degree and a doctorate degree drawing a lot of money and being in charge of all kind of weird stuff, but no one's in the classroom. Teachers are struggling. Their salary sucks. But we got to depend on our children now. What is that the politicians always say? The children are our future, and we have to take care of them. Blow smoke up somebody else's skirt, because that's getting old. We can do this. We can train that officer specifically for a school environment. Not to chase people down in the car. Not to make felony arrest on a car stop. Not this, not that. Just how to operate in the halls and in the areas and the confines of a school. How to deal with egress and access. How to deal with the bad guy in the hallway. How to make sure that person never gets in the damn door. It can be done. The money is there, but we can't hire anybody, in other words, elect them. We can't elect anybody to go to Washington to say, or even into the Capitol in Columbia in South Carolina, that says we're going to find the money. We're going to protect our kids. We're not going to take the chances anymore. Will it happen? Not in my lifetime. We can fund everything else but saving our children's lives. No one's going to stand. They're going to stand up in Congress and they're going to say, oh, we need stricter gun laws. Stricter gun laws is not going to stop the next idiot from coming in the hallway and killing the kids. Not going to happen. Being in law enforcement for 45 years, I can tell you this right off the jump. I could get any kind of gun I wanted tonight off of the black market for next to nothing, and all the ammo I could carry. I don't have to worry about what kind of rules, regulations, and laws are on the books. I can get any gun I want to get. I can get into that school, and I can kill those kids. And there's not a damn piece of legislation that you're going to pass or you're going to ask your representative to pass that's going to save them. You pissed off yet? No, of course we're not. We're going to trust those people we elect to do the right thing. I don't know about you, but we're standing knee deep in shit, and it's getting deeper every day of our lives, because the people we send to our state house, the people we send to D.C. just suck at it. And that's just my opinion. But I think I'm saying what you're thinking. It's time for us and our elected officials to do something that's common sense and is a step forward. All you need is a few vets to sit down with the administration and we'll come up with a plan. Trust me, it's a plan you can afford. But until that time, I'd love for you to come back. This is Jim Voss. It's been just my opinion, not politically correct, but correct. I love you. I'll call you later on tonight. Good night.